After decades in the movies, one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood, two-time Oscar winner Tom Hanks, is set to make his Broadway debut.
You know, if someone had said to me, start growing your mustache in November, I would have started growing my mustache in November.
I'm Patrick Healy for the New York Times.
Pretty good, huh? Look at the space.
I joined Hanks on his first tour of the Broadhurst Theater, where he will star in Nora Ephron's new play, Lucky Guy, which begins preview performances March 1st and officially opens a few weeks later.
Is there any reason you didn't pick the star dressing room?
Isn't this the star dressing room?
This is pretty starry.
Well, I understand there's one downstairs.
There's one downstairs.
But that's removed from everything. Everybody's going to be up here making jokes and carrying on.
Just the one punch.
Lucky Guy is the story of Mike McAlery, a legendary New York City cop reporter, and set in the 1980s and 90s.
I don't want to sound like ridiculous, but it's as much fun as it ever is doing. There's nothing like doing a show, being in a play, and it's as much fun as it has ever been. Now the stakes are things that wake me up every now and again at 2:30 in the morning and make me pace around the bedroom.
I was going to ask you about that. So for you, what are those stakes like?
Who was it that said about actors that we're all tightrope walkers? You know, You are working without a net, and there is no mercy. There's no mercy whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's not a process in which you can win people over by any way other than telling a compelling story.
Directed by Tony Award winner George C. Wolfe, Lucky Guy is the last play written by Nora Ephron before her death in 2012. Ephron, a former journalist turned filmmaker, tried for years to interest Hanks in the role after working with him on the movies Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail.
And what was it about this play, Tom, that made you excited, that made you inspired, that got in your head?
I'd never seen this in a play form. Quick, name plays about journalism. You get the front page.
Yeah, comedies and
some other movies.
Right.
You know, All the President's
movies,
Men.
Yeah.
Movies, yeah, they can get into it and do it in a different way. But on stage, I'd never seen anything by it. So I thought that Nora had captured that perfect brand of lightning in a bottle that is based on her personal experience, as well as she never left it. She always read it. She always covered it. I think she read every one of the New York papers every day. She knew all of the columnists. She would see the rise and fall of particular writers.
How much are you missing Nora on the project?
It's horrible. It's terrible. I have to admit, you know, one of the reasons I wanted to do this was, quite frankly, to hang with Nora. Unfortunately, I have to settle for second place. I'm hanging with the essence of Nora, and I would probably just say her sensibility as opposed to Nora herself.